Hey, welcome to Wing Wednesdays.
I don't like it when you go
Why
first.
can I not do the intro?
Go on then. You can do it.
Hello, welcome to Wing Wednesdays. Another helping of wedding-related help and advice from me, Howard Wing, and this boy here, Adam Wing.
Double winging.
We're double winging. What have we been up to?
Loads of stuff.
Busy.
Loads, yeah, dead busy. Weddings, YouTube.
It's good. Your subscribers growing now. Nearly getting 300. It's looking good.
Nearly 300. Loads of people commenting. Keep the comments coming in because it's dead handy and it's kind of guiding, especially with this stuff. When people are asking questions, it's guiding what we can talk about in this, which is really good.
Yeah, perfect.
Speaking of which, video testimonials. Today's topic, video testimonials.
Love video testimonials.
Because this is something that you advised me on way back when, that you've always kind of championed, and you don't really see that many of them.
No, it's certainly not on the video people's websites. But you've kind of taken it to the next level, which we can talk about in a minute. But brilliant. So yeah, video testimonials, brilliant.
I don't see that many suppliers doing it at all.
Well, to be honest, there's not many doing it.
Written testimonials, feedback, comments that you'll get from the awards, or like people leaving your reviews on your Facebook, and you just take a little bit of text and say, look at what this couple said about me, but having them seeing it on camera talking about it.
Well, the beauty, I mean, obviously written testimonials are great, especially on your Facebook pages. People leave you reviews, and it's that little bit more social proof, and it gives them confidence that you're good at what you do. But taking that to the next level is the video testimonials, which works really well for me. I get a lot of couples that always comment and say, wow, I've seen all the videos of people talking about you and your service and what you do, and it takes that normal testimonial, written testimonial to the next level, and you can't copy it, you can't manipulate it. It's something that is completely true and real because it's coming from the mouths of the couple.
If you read it on a website, part of you thinking, well, that anyone could have written that.
Well, you must know this, and I say it all the time, people who are starting out in business, they've got testimonials on the website or on the Facebook, and you know that
a little bit. Well, there's just that niggle in your mind of it could.
Is it really true?
They might have just made it up themselves. You don't know because it's just written. Yeah.
So if you've got an actual couple there talking and speaking to camera, giving you a review, there's no hiding from it. It's completely legit. It's totally true, and it's better than just using a written testimonial. And
the more you get as well, if you do it every other wedding, the more you start to build them up. You build a big archive and you can draw on it as and when.
And there's loads to talk about as how to get them, when to get them.
When to get them.
I just want to go on that point where you said you've taken to the next level, because it must be quite hard for a video person, because your final product is they've not got it until weeks after the wedding,
same with a
or in Stefan's case, 6 months after the wedding.
Shout out YSD.
Yay! But you've got to wait for quality, haven't you?
Of course, yeah.
So then it's like
6 months to a year.
So how do you get that enthusiasm, all that time later for them to actually want to go on film and say it? The idea with me, because when I've done my singing performance during the wedding breakfast, I always get them between the dinner and the night do. And they're buzzing, they're so excited. It's been a brilliant experience during dinner. They're fresh, they're buzzy, they're excited about it. And they always agree to it as well then. So that works well for me. But for you, going back to about, you taking it to the next level, was you went around to Ellie and Harry's house and you filmed them watching the video for the first time, which I thought was a really good idea.
Yeah.
But do you not...
I wonder what you were going to say about taking it to the next level. But
that is taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Because not only are you getting the review from them, you're actually getting their reactions to watching their film.
It was ideal because I said I'd take the film round, and then I filmed them watching it, so I get their reaction, which was nice content to have. And then while I was there, I was like, well, do you mind doing this testimony as well? So it was a bit of a double hitter.
Perfect.
And because they just watched the film, and then they did the testimonial, it was like, the tears were still fresh.
Well, it's like me, and I said I get mine between the day and the night, dude.
They stopped it, and Ellie was still had tears in her eyes, and it was like,
well, they're in that zone, aren't they? That real excited, happy. It's brought them back to the wedding day, and you've recreated that experience, that feeling again. Which that's what I get when I do mine between the day and the night on the day. But you've managed to recreate it by getting them to watch their video for the first time and film it.
Yeah.
So it's hats off. That was a good idea. Did I tell you to do that, or did you get that from somebody else, or was it just stuff you
probably did?
Who was it?
I saw Jeff Wood done it once, just having a couple watching the reactions of him watching it because he screened it in a cinema or something.
What, an actual cinema?
Yeah, but like
now that's taking it to the proper next level.
A private screening in the cinema at the venue that they were at. So like the next morning, he'd done like a same day edit, and a couple watched it back, and he was filming their reactions of watching their film. So I kind of thought, oh, that's cool. But I think you'd mentioned it anyway.
I always mention video testimonials. They're a brilliant thing to do. And again, it's just finding those little things that your competitors are not doing. Because all your competitors will have all the reviews, the Facebook reviews, and the little reviews on their website in speech brackets. They were dead good at our wedding. You must book them. Blah blah blah. But this makes it really real, really true, and you can't manipulate it. So
you can show it to. You can put it on Facebook, Instagram. You can show it to potential couples, but you can take that content like we've done and use it in your promo video or your show reel or whatever.
So so the next is how to actually use it. Obviously, you need to put it on your YouTube channel or your Vimeo, and have it. Whether you want to necessarily have it on your website as just video testimonials, there's a video of that. You could do, but you could actually incorporate it into a promo video of yourself, maybe as well.
Well, that's
and I always do it when I send out my email replies. I have links in that email which says, click here to see what people are saying, click here to find out about this, I just have a little link. If they click on it, you can even have a little photo at the bottom.
The email signature is good.
You could have it as a photo, couldn't you? And it's like customers' comments, and you click on it, it takes them to the video directly to YouTube or directly to your website if you have it on your website, which is a good idea because then it keeps them on your website. They're going to be checking your stuff out further, aren't they?
Yeah, because it's just a good way to keep them engaged in your stuff, because I've got my promo on my website, but then sometimes they just skip straight past that and go straight to the films. But then when they inquire, my booking form has my show reel on it also, so that's another chance for them to just click on it and see it, and so they do eventually get around to seeing it anyway.
Have you tried to do video testimonials on a wedding?
Well, no, I was going to say that it's like, even if you're a videographer or a photographer and your actual product isn't delivered till after the day, you could still get them to say how you were on the day. You know, if it's important for your company to get across, like for your brand or your image, that you want to get across your style and things, then
you could have them just say at the end.
Adam was really professional, really great on the day. It was like he blended in. We're looking forward to seeing the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going now.
Video testimonials, getting them on the day. That's what we're talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, if you're delivering, if you're a photographer and you're delivering the photos after the wedding, what do you get them to say on the day?
Yeah. So you want to ask them how the experience has been having you there, how you've shot the day. Yeah, just general stuff, really. Things like,
if you wanted to get across your style, if that's like important to what you do, then you could say how I've been, and like even if they're just saying that it was really professional and blended in well with our family. And
so if you think a big selling point for you guys, if you think a big selling point is the fact that you're going to be inconspicuous, you're not really going to feel like you're being filmed. You want to try and get them to say that on camera, and you can do that on the day because you've just been filming. So they say, "Oh God, we hardly noticed you. You didn't ask us to do lots of things. You didn't dominate the day. You just let it happen, and it was good because there was no sort of pressure on us to do things or pose. You were just there, so it's been great, and I can't wait to see the finished article. And then you can always follow up with that one when they do get theirs. You can follow up with it and combine that testimony and do a second one and
together,
put them together. That'd be cool.
I mean, that's what I like to hear, and because I go for that discreet thing, and a lot of people do now. I had a couple here last week
who did not book a videographer, and I was like, why? Oh, because we were at a friend's wedding, and this video guy was just getting him to do stuff all the time, and it really put us off. So we didn't do it. We didn't book one, and I was like, yeah, but no, you just they had the wrong one. You know, and I said obviously you and Tom and a few other friends of my video said they have a really good different style nowadays. You know, you don't if that's what you want, then you can find somebody who is going to be inconspicuous.
But even if that's not your thing, and you are into a big heavy production and gimbals and drones, and because there's some companies that do the big production, and that's why they get booked. So even if that's your thing, your testimonial might be oh, you know, he was great, and we really felt reassured. He directed us, and it made us feel like we were getting it done properly, and like if the direction kind of thing. So it doesn't matter what kind of style you are.
True, but I mean, just going off my personal experience,
for me,
and a lot of my couples,
we're biased.
They don't want to. I mean, just hearing that last week from that couple who came around here, they didn't book a videographer because they were worried about being bossed around and told what to do all day, and we didn't really want that, as well as a photographer doing stuff as well. So that's why they didn't book one. And then I just said, no, honestly, it could be your biggest mistake. Because after the wedding, you'd be like, damn, I wish we'd had it filmed.
If they saw a company that had video testimonials saying how discreet they were,
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Let's get back on, just swerving back on the topic there.
Yeah, video testimonials.
But the last little thing then is, can
I just say, if you're going to do it on the day, so I've had this in the poll, make sure it's done on the right wedding and it's the right couple. Yeah. Make sure you'll get a feeling of them if they're confident in the way they talk.
Yeah. Okay.
This is very important. Not drunk. You don't want a couple to be intoxicated in any way, because I've had it in the past where I've done, do you need a little video for me? Yeah. As Howard, it's brilliant. Howard.
Yeah.
You don't want that. So it's got to look classy and cool. And if you can at a nice venue and get something in the background, this is if you're on the day. So because I've seen that before where they've had pissed up people talking, and it's really bad.
Get them in front of a nice backdrop, nice light. I mean, especially for us like videographers, you want the audio to be right, because I've seen some of yours and the audio quality
it's really bad.
So if you can light them up and get proper audio and get a nice backdrop,
but at the end of the day, it's what they're saying. It's the content that really matters.
Of course,
and you need to be able to hear it properly.
Yeah. So that was the last little point. Is do you just let them say whatever they think, or do you guide them? Can you say
guide them a little
along
bit?
These lines?
More. Along this, but ask the questions. All right, I'm just going to ask you 3 or 4 questions. Just answer it, Osh. So guide them a little bit, but don't completely script them. Just say,
no, of course not.
How has it been today with me filming your wedding?
If you ask them that question, you could say, start your answer with. Say if you were to ask.
So
how have I been?
I'm going to ask the question, but start the answer with the question.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You got it. Yeah. I.e., what's it been like having me filming your wedding? And they would say, well, having Adam filming our wedding could be the start of how they chat. Yeah. So do a little bit of direction, and start with the question, and just see what comes of it.
Just let it flow, because you never know what you're gonna. Once you start getting on a roll and they're kind of bantering off each other. Yeah,
and they might do it 2 or 3 times, and you can do it dead easy and quickly. I don't think that you've got to.
Minutes.
Don't think you've got to set up your tripod and your lighting. Try and get somewhere you've got light on the face. And you can do it handheld. You can even do it with your iPhone.
I'm just being like videographer.
Yeah, I know, but you guys probably will do that. But at the end of the day, you can, if you've got a good camera with stabilisation in it.
If you're an entertainer or a magician or whatever, and you want a testimony, you're not going to be as fussed about.
I've done it with a GoPro before. I've done it with my iPhone. The better ones I've had have been done with a proper camera. But like you've got the GH4 on that new Lumix I've got, it's got image stabilisation. You can just hold it, and that is good enough. You know. So video testimonials, give it a try if you think it's a good idea. I certainly do, and it's something else I think that's going to do something that's doing something a bit differently than your competitors, and it gives that 100% completely bulletproof social proof.
Yeah,
that is not been made up, and
rock solid feedback.
And you can even when you're doing it for you as well, you can put a bit of their video into it, can't you as well? So so it is true. It's like, this is their video, so there's no way this
was a real couple. This was their wedding.
Yeah, real couple.
Yeah, because then when they're saying like, "Oh, we had a great day," the entertainment was brilliant, and then it shows a shot of you and stuff like that. Yeah, so give it a try at your next one, and if we've not covered anything, let us know if you have any questions.
Any more questions about the video testimonial? Yeah, but how to get them, how to film them.
You should start commenting on the YouTube videos.
Maybe I should. I did comment on one.
Did you?
It was about meeting couples?
You dive in, yeah.
Can't remember.
I always answer back because I value my supporters, my audience. But yeah, we'll dive in the comments, and if anyone's got any questions about it,
let us know, guys. Anything you want to know regards video testimonials?
Or anything
it's quite straightforward stuff, really. Is that it?
Yeah.
For this one.
See you in the next one.
Over and out. See you at the next one. And don't forget, comment away, and we can be answering questions. You're going to give us more content as well.
Yeah. Keep the questions coming in because it does guide what videos we make, which is handy.
Cool.
Bye.
Washed it.
Oh, I forgot to
What?
explode it.